Guys, I don't think we fully comprehend how much everything in the game is about to change. These are 7 power weapons that are going to be moved to the kinetic slots. They're going to be more accessible. They're going to have more ammo. They're going to become second nature versus something that you can only utilize once, maybe twice a game. So needless to say, the entire mentality, especially in something like Crucible, is really about to shift. Now, I want to talk about these power weapons because, quite honestly, these are my favorite weapons in the game in terms of power weapons. To see them all in the same slot means there's going to be some very tough decisions having to be made. And despite year 2 weapons coming into the game, having different layouts and perk trees, I still think some of these guns are going to be great contenders in both PvP and in PvE. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. First on the list is Hawthorne's Field Forged Shotgun. You can get this just from about any legendary Ingram. This gun specifically is a little more unique than others. It comes with the intrinsic perk lightweight frame, superb handling, you move faster when the weapon is equipped. Its trait though is full auto, and it's got rifle barrel as its best barrel perk. Now the gun is definitely one of those that I recommend to players that don't find themselves to be good shotgunners. It's a pretty much 2 and done. Also, lightweight allows you to move a tad bit faster, meaning you can close the gap a little quicker with this gun. The weapon is also fantastic for shutting down supers, which is just about every full auto shotgun, but Hawthorne's is really nice. Also, if you're into the sound of a weapon, Hawthorne's definitely sounds deadly. Overall, I think Hawthorne's is still going to be decent in the next sandbox, but it will be a full auto, meaning ammo conservation is going to be a little tougher. A lot of times it does take 2 shots. You can of course kill people in 1 shot, but it's a gun that's really easy to run out of ammo with. Next on the list, Shepherd's Watch. Now this is a sniper I jumped up about for a long time. I loved it. I like the design, I like the look of it. Again, this is a weapon that can drop from just about every legendary Ingram in the game, but of course the thing that makes this weapon so good, I like that it's an adaptive frame sniper rifle. It also comes with the trait moving target. It's got pretty decent aim assistance, but that moving target trait really adds to the weapon. It also comes with one of my favorite scopes in the game, the Zoom 10 point scope. It's a short zoom scope and also increases handling speed, and there's one thing that this sniper rifle needs. It needs that extra bit of handling. On top of that, I did put a handling mod on Shepherd's Watch. Needless to say, this is a really good sniper rifle in PvP. It's not the best, sure. We're gonna discuss some sniper rifles throughout this list that are much better than Shepherd's Watch. But if there's one thing I say about Shepherd's Watch, it can snag those impossible shots at times. Next on the list, Alone as a God. This is the Raid sniper rifle. It's got some pretty good perks on it as well. It's a rapid fire frame, meaning it's a very low impact variant. Come with snapshot sights, meaning you can aim faster down your sights, which is really good for sniper rifles. I really like this sniper. It comes with some very good base stats. The problem with it, despite its perks and despite its base stats, it is a low impact variant. And we're already speculating that low impact sniper rifles in the next season will not be able to one-shot supers. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure if they can one-shot supers even now. I think they can, but barely. Let me know in the comments below, guys. I don't use these low impact weapons enough. But based on its performance and what it can do in Crucible, yes, it is nasty. It can grab some good snapshot kills. It's got the ability to dome targets and multiple targets one after another if you've got the skill. And it's got very minimum reticle sway. So overall, guys, I definitely think it's worth going into the raids and grabbing this weapon. Next on the list, another sniper rifle. Jesus, so many snipers. Frigid Jackal, though. This is a gun I truly believed I couldn't miss with. You can receive this weapon, guys, from Anna Bray's Warmine Ingrams. One offered for free per character during the Nascent Dawn quest, otherwise offered when turning in Golden Age components from music boxes on Mars. Now the base stats are really good. I think the thing that makes me really like this weapon is you get the option between 2 different traits, Outlaw or Quick Draw. Of course, for PvP, Quick Draw is the better perk here. Now again, my complaint when it came to these weapons, or at least when it came to these adaptive frame sniper rifles, was that I felt like the handling was still a little too slow. That's not an issue here with Frigid. Matter of fact, I think Frigid is one of the snappiest snipers in the game. Maybe it's a combination of its handling stat being a little higher, or the fact that Quick Draw just makes it all the better. Whatever the case, this was a sniper rifle I truly believed I just couldn't miss with. By the way, shout out to Gravez for letting me jump on his account and get gameplay of this weapon. I am currently trying my hardest right now to get this to drop for me on my own account. For some reason, it is eluding me. I would highly suggest getting this weapon because this is definitely a top contender in terms of best PvP snipers in the game. Next on the list, Perfect Paradox. Fellas, I know that some of us are not necessarily up to date on all the lore in Destiny, but if there is some lore that you need to dive into. It is the lore surrounding Perfect Paradox and Saint 14. Please take some time, look up Bife, and check it out for yourself. With that being said, guys, you get this weapon from Legends Lost World Quest. It's essentially attained from Brother Vance after the Curse of Osiris campaign and after all 10 Lost Verse weapons have been forged. And there's a lot there that's going to make you tear up throughout the quest, but let's talk about the gun's ability in Crucible and in PvE. The weapon is beautifully rolled. It's a rapid fire frame shotgun. It comes as a full auto with deeper ammo reserves, and it has faster reload when the weapon is empty. My favorite barrel perk though is Full Choke. Full Choke is a wonderful perk. It's essentially shot package. It reduces the projectile spread when aiming down sights at the cost of precision damage. It also comes with the magazine perk Accurized Rounds, which boosts that range even more, and the legendary trait Rampage, which is wonderful in both PvE and in PvP. This is the ultimate super shutdown machine, which a lot of full auto shotguns do a really good job of shutting down supers. Having Rampage on this one is fantastic, and I very much like it in PvE for dealing with both majors and just trash ads. Perfect Paradox is definitely still going to be a contender even in the next season. It's too well rolled, too well balanced, and its base stats are just too good. I know it's a bit of a grind to get this one, but it's definitely worth it. Next up is another shotgun, Baligant. Arguably the best shotgun in the game in terms of one-hit kill potential. It is an aggressive frame shotgun. It also comes with snapshot sights. It's a little unusual to have on a shotgun. Utilized very well though here with Baligant. Base stat wise, there's nothing here that just jumps up to me to be impressive. Yes, it does come with Full Choke. Yes, it does have snapshot, and it is an aggressive frame shotgun, but it wasn't until here recently when a number of different YouTubers and streamers, I think Triple Wreck, Fallout, and a lot of other people were testing out shotguns that we realized that Baligant is super nasty in Crucible. Now this comes as a drop from the Gunsmith or pretty much any legendary Ingram in the game. I highly advise getting this shotgun. And finally on this list, Silicon Neuroma. This is a sniper rifle exclusive to the Pyramidion Nightfall, and one that I cannot seem to get either, man. I grinded this Nightfall like crazy here recently and could not get it to drop for me. Is it worth the grind? Would I put it up there on DFA status level of grind? Absolutely, guys. This is an aggressive frame sniper rifle. It does some hefty amount of body shot damage. Now with all aggressive frame snipers, yes, there is some slow handling speed involved. Snapshot completely negates that, which is the trait on this weapon that I use, which is what turns this slow moving aggressive frame sniper into a very snappy, almost similar to a lone as god. Now the gameplay you see here is me sniping on 7 sensitivity. I normally don't snipe on such a high sense, but for some reason it works with this sniper rifle in combination with snapshot. It was just everything about it was super fluid, super snappy. In terms of what sniper rifle I'm going to choose over all of them in the next sandbox before I receive year 2 weapons, this would be my go-to choice. Unfortunately, there's just a very small group of people that probably even have this gun, so there's a lot of people that don't even get to see its potential inside of Crucible. I would highly advise though, including myself, as soon as you do see the Pyramidion in the next Nightfall, to take time out and get over there and grind it. So guys, those are the 7 power weapons that are going to be moving to your Kinetic slot starting next week. Again, there's going to be a lot that's about to change here. Peeking lanes, it's going to be dangerous. People are going to be aping you, rushing you. Primary weapons are going to be killing much faster. So I hope this video prepares you in some way of what you could be looking at in terms of options there in your Kinetic slot. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, a like is very much appreciated. And by the way, before I let you all go, we do have a Forsaken giveaway. I know a lot of you already know this. A lot of you already entered, but we are giving away 4 copies of Forsaken, so feel free to check that out in the description below. Well, thank you all for coming and watching, and as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.